its strength is gone. And therefore, what is the situation with its ability to continue the journey? Its ability to continue the journey. Very weak. So this is Ibn Qayyim's point. And even though it's said in a very articulate way, you can see that that's the case. You can see that that's the case. وَالِاسْتِعَانَ بِالذُّنُوبِ, and belittling sins have results, disastrous, dangerous results upon the individual who belittles or look down or thinks sins are light. The first, or one of the results rather, is that it makes a person increase in sin. It is like a car that says, well, this is light. Let me get some more. Let me do some more. Let me fall into some more. Let me acquire some more. And it is that which takes a person far away from the path of Tawbah. Tawbah was something close when the sin was first committed, or when it was a matter of understanding the greatness of sin and how harmful it is. But when it's made light of, Tawbah is something far away from the mind of the individual. And it caused an individual to have absence of avoiding the people of sin. Begin to say, because the individual is involved in sin, the person is involved in sin, has no problem with another individual who's involved in sin. I'm involved in sin, he's involved in sin. So therefore, they start to hang out with other sinners, the bad crowd, the bad guys, the bad people, the type of fellas you don't want to be around. Talk to them, sit with them, mix with them. Sins can also cause an individual many times, of course, based upon this, to stay away from the people who are righteous. I don't want to be around the brothers who are righteous. I don't want to see right now the brothers who have taqwa. This alone is one of the biggest or greatest means of a person going astray after at once before they were on the straight path. Another issue of the issues or reasons of al-khur ba'd al-khur, unrighteousness after being righteous, being corrupt after having been one who was upright, is al-ghurur, being delusioned or having self-delusion, wal-i'jab, astonishment or amazement with oneself. This is you find among many of those who believe that they're sticking to Kitab or Sunnah, who believe that they're righteous. They have this ghurur and they have this i'jab. And everyone can understand the difference between an illusion and a delusion. An illusion is when you see something you know it's not real. A delusion is that you believe something be real when it's not. So they believe that they have this righteousness, this greatness. Sometimes they call this holier than thou attitude. And this ujub, this astonishment with oneself. He said you find this a lot. He said no doubt that attending the sittings of knowledge and being around righteous people show that a person has some good within him. But if this self-delusion and astonishment enters upon a person, it has the effect of making this person think that they're perfect or that they're more complete than others. And therefore, he doesn't feel a need to increase his effort. I'm doing well, doing fine, I'm righteous. No need to do any more. I attend circles of knowledge, those other people don't. I'm in the masjid, other people aren't. So this is this type of ghurur or amazement. So therefore, this individual doesn't try to do more khayr, doesn't try to do more righteous action. When a person becomes astonished with oneself, there comes away from his heart the fear of a bad ending. And he feels safe from being led astray after having guidance. And this is from a sign of the weakness of his self. And it is of one of the means of a person turning away and going the wrong direction and getting misguided after having guidance. And when one becomes amazed and astonished with oneself, he begins to become busy with the faults of others. And he doesn't try to deal with the faults of himself. And because the self needs to be dealt with, so therefore this ghurur must be dealt with. This ghurur, this self-delusion, this amazement. I'm more righteous, I'm more good, I'm on istiqamah, I'm more ilm. A safety from dalala. How can one feel safe from being led astray? There are two matters and both of them are kufr. One of them is to lose hope of the mercy of Allah, to give up. The other is to feel safe from the plotting of Allah.